Trainer walks along a shoreline road. On the other side of the road are some tall trees and buildings. He looks out to the water in order to have an inner monologue.
As a Pokemon trainer, I have big dreams of success. I want to be the best. I want to accomplish something in my life, and raising Pokemon is the pathway to my dream. I want to succeed, and I don't want to end up a failure. Me and my Pokemon will fight to the end!
Suddenly, a shadow appears in the water. Without much delay, a massive Wailord emerges. Water flies up in the air dramatically. Wild Wailord appears! Shot of Trainer, looking petrified.
Wailord!
The two stare at each other, Trainer unable to move, and Wailord biding its time. Trainer snaps to it, panics, and reaches for a Pokeball, but before he can grab it, Wailord use Splash! Wailord throws its body to the surface of the water, propelling it all over, including toward Trainer. He gets hurled toward the building and pinned to the wall due to the water pressure.
Grovyle, go!
He throws a Pokeball to the building's roof, and Grovyle appears on it, arm already outstretched. The two grip hands, and Trainer is pulled onto the roof right before Wailord's next attack. Wailord used Rollout! Shot of Wailord rolling on its side toward the building. Trainer starts running. Grovyle goes in the opposite direction.
Grovyle, watch out!
Trainer leaps to an adjacent building moments before the one he was on is demolished. After the dust clears, he turns to look, and Grovyle has taken refuge in a tree some distance away. The building is gone. Shot of Wailord at the end of a bunch of flattened buildings and trees. It turns and looks right at Trainer. Trainer panics and flees into a building door. Wailord used Water Gun! Bullets of water start pelting the building, taking chunks of stonework off as Wailord approaches it. Cut to Grovyle in his tree. Grovyle used Vine Whip! He throws his whip and swings towards his foe. Shot of him swinging through the trees, and he approaches Wailord. Grovyle used Quick Attack! Grovyle flies past Wailord's back, striking as he goes. There's a shot of him in mid-air looking back, and Wailord looks up at him. Wailord used Growl! Grovyle used Vine Whip! Grovyle whips Wailord's far fin and uses that to pull himself on its back. Grovyle used Leaf Blade! The Leaf Blade appears in Grovyle's hands, and he raises it with intensity to strike at Wailord's white spot. Wailord used Rollout! Grovyle is shocked by the sudden movement of where he was standing, and jumps straight up, sword still in hand. Wailord, however, is now lying on its back, mouth right next to Grovyle. Shot of Trainer looking out a window, witnessing what is next. Wailord used Bite! The teeth close with a snap on Grovyle, bisecting him. His top half falls to the ground and mixes with the wreckage. Leaf Blade falls too, sticks in the ground. Trainer is in shock.
What? No!
Wailord turns toward the window Trainer is at, and moves toward it.
I can't move. Grovyle!
Wailord used Bite! Interior shot. Wailord takes a huge chunk out of the building, window and all, inches away from eating Trainer. Shots rotate between Trainer's screaming face and Wailord's thrashing mouth. Trainer is finally able to move, but only by throwing a Pokeball straight down. Kabutops appears, shot over his shoulder of Trainer fleeing out of the room and slamming the door. Wailord used Bite! Kabutops throws himself back in order to dodge so quickly that he loses his balance and slams against the back wall. He turns and sees the gargantuan mouth. He stands, blades ready, with an unsure expression. He glances toward the door Trainer left from. He begins to move his feet toward his foe when Wailord used Hydro Pump. Water blasts from the mouth into the room, nailing Kabutops. Shot of exterior. Water is oozing from every door and window of the building. Water now covers the whole ground. A wall opposite of Wailord bursts. Kabutops is thrown out on a wave. Zoom in on Kabutops. He reaches for the water's surface with his blade, turning himself upright, landing feet first on the water. Kabutops used Surf! In more control now, Kabutops surfs along the water's top, around to the front of the building. The instant he rounds the corner, Wailord lunges. Wailord used Bite! Kabutops narrowly dodges, using the wake of Wailord's motion to gain speed. He surfs to the side and targets a side fin. Kabutops used Scratch! He cuts the side of the fin. Blood comes out, and he surfs on toward the back. Wailord turns and moves away. Wailord used Whirlpool! A whirlpool forms around Wailord, dragging Kabutops right down. He falls, forced in the opposite direction due to the water flow. Shot of him spiraling, heading straight for the mouth. Kabutops used Surf! He attempts to surf up the wall of the whirlpool, but he's losing ground and getting close to Wailord. Kabutops used Mud Shot! He spins, flinging mud into Wailord's eyes. Wailord starts thrashing, turning, enraged. Kabutops turns his surf, lands on Wailord's tail fin, and jumps onto its back. He's running straight at the white spot. Kabutops used Slash! Kabutops starts running with his blade slashing into the white dot's line of flesh, ever onward. Wailord lets out a cry and instantly submerges. Shot of Kabutops, with his blade stuck in the flesh, now no longer able to keep running. Close up. He kicks off, unsticking his blades. He is hurled underwater. He turns and sees Wailord coming right at him, mouth open. He starts making for the surface. Cut to above the surface. Trainer is on a slope where the shore is. He looks out and sees Kabutops' surface.
Kabutops!
Wailord breaks the surface, mouth already surrounding Kabutops. It shuts closed. Shot of Trainer.
Kabutops, no!
Wailord used Crunch. A horrible but muffled crunch sound comes from Wailord's mouth. It turns once again towards Trainer.
Skitty, I choose you!
He tosses the Pokeball a ways off, still on the same shore. Skitty appears, facing the water, close up of her. Wailord used Body Slam! Wailord comes down right on top of Skitty. No chance of survival.
Skitty! This can't be happening! This is a nightmare! This is hell!
Wailord used Rollout! Wailord, now on shore, rolls on its side directly at Trainer. We see the blood stain on Wailord's underside. Trainer starts running, but it's obvious he won't make it.
Scyther!
He throws the Pokeball straight down, and Scyther appears under him, in flight. Bird's eye shot, and Scyther flies up to dodge, and the duo land in a tree branch. Wailord keeps rolling, a bit into the distance, before sliding into the water quite a ways away. Shot of Trainer and Scyther in the branches. They look toward Wailord. Close up on Trainer, tears in his eyes.
They're dead. Our friends, Scyther. They're all dying. They're all sacrificing themselves in a futile battle. And I'm scared. I'm terrified. We must be insane trying to fight something that big. This is madness. Damn it! Why? After giving up their lives, what have they accomplished? Nothing! Not a goddamn thing!
Trainer collapses to his knees, looking downward. Scyther moves closer and looks in the opposite direction from Wailord, as if suggesting to flee.
Sorry.
Trainer doesn't notice. He then makes a tight fist, determination returning to his expression.
No, not anymore. It's up to us now. I won't let this happen. We had to make sure their deaths were not meaningless.
Shot of Wailord re-emerging and swimming straight toward them.
Go, Scyther! Sword dance!
Scyther used sword dance. Scyther does some awesome sword poses and then leaps toward Wailord. He lands on its back. Shot of Wailord heading full speed toward the tree Trainer is in. Scyther used Fury Cutter. He slashes down Wailord's side, spinning as he goes, ensuring that his blades cut the maximum amount of flesh. As a result, Wailord's direction is changed, and he doesn't reach Trainer's tree. Instead, it smashes directly into the side of a building. Scyther jumps up and lands on the roof. View from the roof. Over the edge, Wailord's mouth appears. Wailord used Bite! Scyther used Agility! Scyther quickly jumps out of range of the mouth, jumps off a tree trunk, a building wall, water surface, all to avoid being followed. Close up on Scyther, flying toward the white spot. Shot of the white spot getting closer. Scyther used Cut! The strike hits the white spot at high speed. Scyther flies beyond it and lands in the water. Shot of Trainer watching.
Great shot, Scyther! You got...
Wailord moves. Shot of the wound. One cut is just a scratch.
Too shallow a cut. Scyther, watch out!
Scyther turns to see Wailord right behind him. It opens its mouth, and the water starts flowing straight in. Scyther is caught in the current, panics, flails, flaps his wet wings in vain, and is swept into the mouth. Wailord used Swallow. Scyther is gone. Shot of Trainer in the tree.
Damn! Damn it all! Go, Ariados!
Trainer throws the Pokeball. Ariados appears mid-air and falls with its stinger toward Wailord. Ariados used Poison Sting. The sting hits right on the white spot. Wailord lets out a loud moan of pain.
That's it, Ariados! Awesome! We got it this time!
Wailord, writhing in pain, bounds into the air and flips over on its back. Wailord used Body Slam! Shot of Wailord falling to earth, about to crush Ariados. Moments before impact, Ariados used String Shot. Ariados flies away. Wailord slams to the ground upside down, but now has its eyes on Ariados. Wailord used Rollout. Head-on shot of Ariados string shooting up toward the camera in order to outrun the rolling Wailord behind him. Shot of a string hitting the top of a towering building. Ariados does a loop-de-loop, goes over the top of Wailord and back the other way, just as Wailord crashes right through the tower, toppling it. Wailord rolls right into the water. We see its submerged shadow swimming back around and bounding back on land. Wailord used Rollout. It starts rolling back. Shot of Ariados just hanging mid-air by a spider web, not moving. Wailord is getting closer and closer. Ariados, although nervous, is not budging. Suddenly, Wailord starts hitting wall after wall of spiderweb that's between the rows of buildings. It slows to a stop, right before hitting Ariados. Ariados used Spiderweb. Ariados smirks. Ariados used String Shot. As Wailord watches, Ariados flies up and over the web, and lands on Wailord's back. Ariados walks over to the white spot. Wailord struggles, but cannot free its body. Shot of a side fin flapping to no avail. Both Pokemon look at each other. Ariados used Fury Swipes. As if completely taken over by rage, Ariados rapidly claws relentlessly at the white spot. Blood starts flying out. Ariados keeps at it with all intensity. There are some snapping noises, and we see behind Ariados a giant Wailord tail rising into the sky. Wailord used Tail Whip. The tail comes down on Ariados with a crash and a splat. It slowly moves back to reveal the squashed, dead body of Ariados, in the midst of a large blood splatter. Shot of Wailord struggling with the webs. Some of it snaps, but it's still stuck in there. Then, there is the distant sound of a Pokeball opening. Wailord looks around in anticipation. Zapdos used Fly! Shot of Zapdos soaring above the tree line, silhouetted by the sun. Trainer is riding on Zapdos' back.
There! There it is, Zapdos! Annihilate the bastard once and for all!
Zapdos used Thunderbolt. Thunderbolts rain down like cannon fire on Wailord's body, face, and white spots. It is not happy and still can't move. Zapdos used Drill Peck. With all speed, Zapdos dives at Wailord, spinning rapidly as he goes. Shot of the white spot getting nearer quickly. Shot of Spiderweb snapping. Wailord's head is free. It opens its mouth with a roar and raises it up in the direction of the approaching opponent. Wailord used Swallow.
Oh shit!
Zapdos and Trainer are swallowed by Wailord. Moments later, they burst forth from the side, utilizing the Drill Peck. Zapdos lands in order to catch breath.
Shit, man! Damn, that was a close one. I think I pissed myself. Be careful, Zapdos, let's go!
Zapdos used Fly. Zapdos takes off again and circles Wailord. Wailord watches, unmoving with its eyes. Wailord used Hydro Pump. Water starts gushing at high pressure into the sky from Wailord's mouth. Zapdos has to use some evasive maneuvers to avoid the random bursting streams of water sailing up into the sky. He keeps his circular flight path and speeds up until Zapdos used Thunder. Wailord is hit right on the white spot. Wailord, although face is straight up to Hydro Pump, shows an expression of extreme pain. But almost at that exact moment, Zapdos is hit by some water from the Hydro Pump and thrown toward a building. Zapdos spins to right himself, kicks off the building's wall, and regains some altitude. By this time, the whole ground is once again covered with water, and Wailord is nowhere to be seen above the surface. Tense shot of anticipation. Zapdos is looking around.
Did we get it? Is it dead?
Then, there's a glowing light from under the water.
What?
Wailord used Hyper Beam! The Hyper Beam shoots out from the water directly at Zapdos. With no time to lose, Zapdos acts. Zapdos used Light Screen. A barrier appears in front of Zapdos and catches the brunt of the Hyper Beam. Bright light and deafening sound is all around. The power is all-encompassing. Trainer shuts his eyes. Zapdos' strength in holding up the barrier is depleting rapidly.
Hold on!
The barrier shatters. Light burns through Zapdos, covers the entire screen. The din fades out. Trainer whited out.
"その夢は心の